Modular Film Review Channel back again. I just watched the movie Thor 4. Thankfully I didn't have to pay for this one. I went to the movie theater hoping I could just, hang out at the exit and sneak into a door. Maybe when some teenage girls came out, just be like, "Hey teenage girls, I'm just a man," and then sneak into the door. The door was just open. There was just an open exit, so I just walked right into the IMAX theater, sat in the theater, and watched this fucking awful movie. I like these stupid movies. I like Thor 1. I like Thor 3. Thor 3 is one of my favorite ones of these stupid Marvel movies. I gave it a 92 out of 100 A-. And this movie has director Taika Waititi back from Thor Ragnarok, the third one. And it's just that one again, but worse. Spoiler-free review. This movie is not great at all, and it's really one of the worst Marvel movies I've seen. I haven't seen a couple of them. I haven't seen Black Panther. I haven't seen Captain Marvel. I haven't seen Ant-Man and Wasp. I haven't seen Eternals. I haven't seen the Asian one. And I was expecting to like this one, because I did like Thor Ragnarok. But this was just... Oh, it was bad. I saw a clickbait article like a week ago comparing this movie to Batman and Robin, and I can see where the comparison comes in, because this movie has a lot of really horrible humor. Christian Bale's villain looks a lot like Arnold Schwarzenegger as Mr. Freeze, and his motivation and story is very similar to that of Mr. Freeze, to be honest. But Batman and Robin is a movie that I like, and I think Batman and Robin is a lot better of a movie than this. I don't have a problem with the silly tone. The silly tone isn't a problem. The action isn't great. Pretty poor, to be honest. Lots of children in the movie. The movie's Taika Waititi just loves putting kids in movies, which, at this point, kind of weird, kind of creepy. Stop. I would not recommend this movie to anyone. Unless you really liked Thor Ragnarok and thought that it would be better without any of the action and with only the jokes. The movie's narrated by Taika Waititi. He brings back his Rockman character from the second movie, and that character narrates the movie for some reason, and that character's in the movie a ton. And that was one of the worst aspects of Thor Ragnarok. It was only acceptable because you were like, the director, he just wanted to give himself a cameo. Good for him. And that was a pretty good movie besides stuff like The Rockman. But this movie is just The Rockman. And more Valkyrie. A lot more Valkyrie. A lot more Rockman. Brings back Natalie Portman with this horrible cancer plot. She's dying of cancer, so she gets Thor's hammer and it cures her of her cancer. But then they figure out it's not really curing her of cancer, it's making the cancer worse somehow. And she dies at the end of the movie. She sacrifices herself to defeat Christian Bale. Mainly a romantic comedy between the two Thors, because Natalie Portman is a new Thor now. So it's Natalie Portman and Chris Hemsworth, a romantic comedy with, like, they have gay sidekicks. The Rockman, Taika Waititi's Rockman is gay. Valkyrie is gay. Everyone's gay in the movie. There's just gay people and kids. That's all this movie is. Melissa McCarthy and Sean Gunn are both in the movie. So it's kind of like a Gilmore Girls reunion. If anyone's a fan of Gilmore Girls, they both have a scene in the movie. Matt Damon reprises his role as himself from Thor Ragnarok. And that joke just goes on and on and on. Just like pretty much repeats every joke from Thor Ragnarok and just does it over and over and over and over. The entire soundtrack is Guns N' Roses songs. There's 3 of them. Welcome to the Jungle is the opening song. And when that happened, I was like, alright. Okay. They're just doing the immigrant song thing again from Thor Ragnarok. And then Paradise City played when they go to New Asgard. And that was just, I started to get sick around that point. And then over the end credits, Sweet Child of Mine plays. I think it plays maybe 5 other times throughout the movie too. Sweet Child of Mine is like the theme of this movie. It was in the trailer. It's in the movie 20 fucking times. The end credit plays over the end credits. Man. Glad I didn't pay for this one. Fucking ran out of the theater. Shaking my head. No. No, no, no. This movie made I think the best thing I can say about this movie is probably that as far as the whole MCU keeps flirting with gay stuff thing, this movie took it the farthest. Because you see 2 gay men making a baby. You see 2 gay men in this movie making a baby. At the end of the movie ends with 2 gay men making a fucking baby. It's fucking nuts. It's fucking insane. How are they gonna... That's the end of the fucking movie, is 2 gay men making a baby. That really blew my mind. Kind of, I guess. I was just looking for anything to enjoy. Taika Waititi is really turning into a fucking villain over here with these fucking movies. Free Guy. This. Free Guy and this. Better get on that Akira remake. I love Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. That's one of my favorite MCU movies. My favorite MCU movies are like Avengers Endgame, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness, Thor Ragnarok, Avengers Age of Ultron. I love all those stupid movies. They're really stupid, all of them, but I like them. This movie is stupid, and I don't like it very much. Very average.